This transparent creature is from Mars. He woke it up in the lab with an electric shock stick. It is instantly attached to Xiao Hei's hand. Xiao Hei panicked and tried to withdraw his hand. But the monster sticks to the table with its tentacles. Tear Xiao Hei's hand hard. Xiao Hei didn't expect the monster. There is such a powerful force. Then I heard a crisp sound. I saw Xiao Hei twisting his body in pain. After Xiao Hei pulls his hand out. Right hand has comminuted fracture. I fainted with pain on the spot. Then the monster pierced the glove with an electric shock stick. Successfully escaped from the test cabin. The other people in the space capsule are very surprised. This alien creature is so smart. Then it entered the experimental chamber of the white mouse. Cautiously testing this little white mouse. But was bitten by a white rat. So it instantly entangled the mouse tightly. Digested the rat in an instant. See the monster so cruel. The colleague hurriedly opened the laboratory and rescued Xiao Hei. But the monster soon noticed. Did not wait for colleagues to go out. Then quickly attached to his leg. People outside can only close the hatch. Then the man used the high temperature of the oxygen candle to drive away the monster. And then picked up the flame spray gun. Shoot at the monster. But the monster is agile. I can avoid it cleverly every time. Soon the flame gun ran out of fuel. The man has no threat to it. So he threw himself on the man's face. Went straight into the man's mouth. Recklessly devouring the internal organs. Suddenly the man's mouth overflowed with a big ball. The body is gradually reduced to a dry household. When the monster crawled out of the man's mouth again. Its size has grown a lot. At this time, the monster crawled towards the drinking hole in search of the air current. So the crew hurriedly closed the drinking holes one by one. But the monster is too smart. At the moment when the last vent is closed. Got in. Entered the interior of the space station. Astronauts are repairing equipment outside space. When she opened the valve of the device. The monster suddenly got out of it. Attached to the spacesuit. At this time it has entangled the astronaut's feet. The astronaut slowly crawled towards the hatch. But a few drops of coolant appeared in the helmet. It seems that the monster has been destroyed. Cooling system of spacesuit. She is obviously too slow to crawl like this little by little. So she unfastened the safety rope. Then take a leap. She grabbed the handrail when she was fighting. At this point the coolant has penetrated the entire helmet. She crawled hard to the hatch with her breath closed. Finally she climbed to the hatch. But the monster clinging to the body. At this time it is also eyeing. She knew she couldn't let the monster follow her. Enter the space station. Then turn the door in the opposite direction to close. Take the monster to the outer space slowly. But the monster seems to perceive the danger. Follow the pilot's leg. Fall back to the space station. Then the monster tried. Got in from the propeller of the spacecraft. At the same time everyone thought of the way to stop it. Wait for the moment the monster gets into the thruster. Start the spaceship to burn it. But the monster is too cunning. Not only didn't. Also wasted a lot of fuel for the spacecraft. If you continue to ignite. Fuel will be exhausted. They can't return to Earth. Give up ignition. The monster will get into the spaceship. In a dilemma. They thought of luring the monster to one closed space capsule. And then drain all the oxygen. Forcing the monster to sleep. But when everyone is ready. Xiao Hei suddenly fainted. The colleague hurriedly pulled Xiao Hei's clothes. At this moment, the monster is stuck on his leg. It turned out that the monster had let Xiao Hei in. Xiao Hei has feelings for it. But the monster ate up Xiao Hei's legs. And the monster's size has become larger at this time. Seeing this, the three hurriedly fled. The monster quickly followed. The two quickly entered the command cabin. At the moment when the monster strikes. Close the hatch. The other person hid in the dormant cabin. The monster looked at the wax in front of him. Began to surround the dormant cabin. Search for gaps. Attempt to drill through the gap. But the dormant cabin is extremely sophisticated. Can't find an opportunity at all. The monster was impatient and had to give up. Here Jack found the footprint of the monster. Actually appeared on the display. Two people in fur. It should be the monster eating Xiao Hei at the same time. Also ate Xiao Hei's sensor. This made two people see hope again. Two people use their bodies to draw beads as bait. Lure monsters into a space capsule. Then close the hatch. Empty the oxygen in the cabin immediately. But the accident is coming again. A booster successfully docked with their space station. But not here to save them. But to completely eliminate. Alien creatures invade the Earth. To put the entire space station. Push into the distant outer space. But the man in the dormant cabin did not know. Thought it was rescue. So I can't wait. Open the hatch of the trapped monster. although his teammates came to the rescue. But it's too late. At this time the space station. The propeller was broken due to an accident. The thruster accelerates and crashes into the space station. Instantly hit the space station to pieces. Fortunately, their space station did not hit. But the fuel in the station has long been exhausted. The track can no longer be corrected at this time. And the space station is falling rapidly towards the Earth. There are only 39 minutes left to fall into the atmosphere. 2 people know. Never let this alien creature descend on the Earth. Otherwise, mankind will suffer an extinction. So Jack decided. Lead the monster to your own rescue capsule. Let the monster and yourself fly into outer space. And let Milan take another escape capsule to return to Earth. So the man took the initiative to go out. Use oxygen candles to emit heat. Successfully attracted the monster to his escape pod. And Milan took the opportunity to enter another escape pod. Fly towards the Earth. The escape capsule travels through the atmosphere. Finally successfully landed to the surface. At this time, fishermen fishing at sea found the escape capsule. So curiously stepped forward to check. I saw Jack trapped inside surrounded by layers of tentacles. Jack shouted. Don't open the hatch. But the 2 fishermen couldn't hear. Eventually the hatch was still opened. And the escape pod in Milan on the other side, due to system failure, is flying towards the endless outer space. The end of the film is an open. Is also an unexpected reversal. Can't help but let people suck. Creepy. This also seems to indicate the Earth will face another catastrophe.